the Forsaken killer tier list now. First off, there are only 3 lists. There's S, there's A, and there's B, okay? There is no such thing as a dogshit killer in Forsaken, in my own opinion, okay? Every killer has their own use, every killer is useful. Put Jason on B tier, crazy. Back on the videos, I'm always playing from VC. But can you put ban words? I think I can. My ping just got good. Oh, I see. Put slasher in F tier, there's no F. Okay, every single killer, okay? Every single killer is useful in their own way. No killer is dog shit in my own opinion, in Forsaken. Now, let's start off with Slasher. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, Slasher and B. Slasher is a B. Let me tell you why. Let's put Slasher on A. He does not belong in A. I'm so sorry, guys. Look, guys, hear me out, okay? He does good damage. He does very good damage, okay? He's very scary. He's a master at 1v1, okay? He's a master at LMS and accounting. The problem is, when you try to team fight, right? When you try to go in the crowd, it is very difficult to try to catch a person. You have your enrage, yeah, but for like what? How long is the cooldown for enrage? Let me check. This one. 30 seconds. It's not enough. It's straight up not enough. I feel like because you're constantly going in the crowd. 30 seconds cooldown is not fast enough. Jason gets countered by loop. I'm a good looper. Yeah, exactly. That's another thing I want to say. Among all the killers, right, at least they have like one or a few moves to counter loops, right? This guy has nothing. Straight up flat out. You guys saw me use how many loops on the freaking Slasher, right? This guy gets shitted on by loops so much. I have to put on a B tier, okay? I have to. There is no other choice, okay? Listen to me. If you cannot find a way to counter a loop, you might as well be a B tier. Loops are the most important, one of, if not the most important things in the game right now. And this guy straight up cannot counter it. If you cannot counter a loop, you belong in B tier. Not even a little bit, okay? Not even a little bit. At all. He cannot counter a loop at all. He belongs in B tier. I'm sorry, guys, okay? I'm sorry. So yeah, that's what I say. Okay, anyways. Next off, we have Cool Kid. Bro, Jason or Slasher at least a A? No. I would have put him in an A if he had at least one move that can counter a loop. Tell me a move in his kit that counters a loop. Tell me. Okay, tell me a loop. Tell me a move in his kit that counters a loop. Let me tell you, nothing, okay? Straight up nothing. And he sucks in team fights. So that's why he's B. Alright, now, that's my opinion, by the way. Cool Kid. S, I'm sorry guys, S, okay? Whoever says he's A, no, even though he got nerfed and whatever kind of shit, right? I'm gonna show you his M1 speed. But 3 of these moves, except for the pizza delivery. The pizza delivery is kind of controversial. The punch has a 2-second cooldown with a 0.1 wind up. I don't care how little the damage is. This punch is broken. I don't care how small or tiny the hitbox is, this punch is broken, okay? Guess cannot do anything about this punch. When you go near a person, you will always get it. Cool Kid is not S tier, he is. Straight up, he is. If you know how to use him properly, if you know how to aim his co-op nature, right, he is very good, I'm telling you. Yo, what's good, Kimi-chan? Welcome to the stream. Cool Kid override sucks. I'll get to that. Easy counter, he A tier max, no. Because the problem is, you get a combo with his co-op nature. His co-op nature is the best move in his kit, in my opinion, okay? His M1 is good, his override is okay. Anyways, as I was saying, if you guys really think that Cool Kid should belong A tier because of his Q reactions and his E, I agree. But you can't straight up lie to me. I ain't Crimson, I'm Red Val. You're both, by the way. You can't just lie to me and say you can dodge the Q and react the way in close range. It's just straight up like not true. That's straight up not true. So yeah, Cool Kid is A tier because his 2 moves are reactable.
I hear them.
His 2 moves are reactable and his R is situational. You can put Killer in S tier only for one OP ability. This OP ability combos into the rest of his abilities, by the way. Which the rest of his abilities aren't bad, they're good. The E does 40 damage in total and his punch does 26.5 and does 0.1 second wind up. The punch is the best M1 in the game, by the way. Like straight up. Except for the hitbox. The only thing about sucks about the punch is the hitbox. Other than that, it's the fastest and it does a lot of damage. The R just sucks. I find the R is the worst delivery at all. I find the R is the worst ability in Cool Kid's kit. The problem with Cool Kid also, he doesn't have like a map scanner. He doesn't have a map scanner. With your logic, every killer is S tier except Jason. No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why first. Cool Kid, I thought he was S tier because of his like speed and stats and everything. Okay, his Q is very broken. But you guys keep saying that you can react to his E, you can react to his Q. If you guys can react to everything, right? Then yeah, he might as well be A tier. Okay, so he's A tier. Here we go. Nolly isn't S tier because lack of damage. A. I'll get to it. I'll get to that. Okay, now this. John Doe. John Doe over here. Now, I've seen so many people put him at B tier. Okay, I've seen so many people put him at B tier. Okay, I don't know whether he got the buff from the... I don't know whether it was before from the buff or the patch notes or whatever. But, John Doe is S. He's A. I would say he's A. I would say... Actually, come think about it. If you're really good at John Doe, right? Don't you think he's S tier? Wait, chat, hear me out. Good move, good move, good move, 2 good passives, and 1 dog shit slash. Isn't he an S tier? Isn't he an S tier, guys? Hear me out. Isn't he an S tier? If you know how to use him, he's damn difficult to use, but tell me, but I'm telling you, if you know how to put all these into work, right, he's S tier, not gonna lie. Yes. He is. He is A+. What's making him stand? The only thing holding him back is his dog shit slash, is it? John Doe's M1 isn't even that bad. It's really good with the wind up sucks though. Yeah, exactly. The wind up is like horrible. That's the problem. If you have like a guess or something, right, you straight up die. Like you just straight up die. Like you can react to this. This you can react like block. You see, if I click block, already can already. Hello, welcome to the stream, Mr. Rag. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so yeah, I wanna put him in S tier, not gonna lie. He's gotta be S, right? The problem with everybody who uses John Doe is that they don't know how to use him like me. He's very difficult to use, but if you know how to use him, I'm pretty sure on paper he should be S tier. Hello, welcome to the stream, Kiki L Mayo. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. We can beat by running back while M1 on guess. Yeah, true, you can do that. Play mind games, you know. Nolly's M1s were so ass though, it doesn't give... Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna talk about it later. Definitely S. I see. S tier it is for John Doe. If you know how to use him properly. If you know how to use this guy properly, he is by far the hardest killer to use. But if you know how to use him, he is S tier, okay? He is S tier, guaranteed. John Doe S tier for me? Yeah man, true. No matter how many knows. I see so many people put him at B tier though. You guys see all those like YouTubers, right? Put John Doe at freaking B tier, and I'm like, what? There's no way he's B tier, bro. He does too many things to be a B tier. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, he has a passive that freaking breaks loops. He has digital footprint that breaks loops. The 2 moves that destroy loops, by the way. It's half S tier. I would say he's a S tier, I'm not gonna lie. If you put in B tier, you are weird. So S plus Snake. There's no A plus here. There's S. And I'm putting him at S. Okay, I'm rounding numbers up by 1. I like playing Nolly, but I'm bad at him. Nolly is like... Okay, you guys gotta hear me out on Nolly, okay? John Doe is S. Yeah man, John Doe is S. I made up my mind. You have another... Not only you have a passive that counters loop, you have another passive that reduces the stun of 2 moves and make you have a speed boost 1. How bastard is that? I don't understand. Okay, Nolly. See, we done with John Doe already. Now let's move on to Nolly. Yeah, IGTG buff. Alright, see ya, Cool Kid. See ya. Nolly's an A. His M1s are the most dog shit M1s in the game, okay? For this amount of wind up, you do 25. That's worse than Cool Kid, by the way. Nolly have hallucination as passive. It is a A. Is it S or A? Maybe no. I'll get to that. If you Nolly's passives, right, are beginner killers. Let me tell you why. If you know like which is a okay, you play this game a lot, right? If you're a pro player, if you know which gens are fake, which clones are fake, which one is the real killer, right? His passives are useless. Like straight up, his passives are useless. Because you know how, like which one is fake, which one is real, which one are the clones, and which one is the killer. These passives are useless. I'm not gonna lie. The hallucinations won't do anything if you know what you're doing. So I think his passives are not that good in terms of pro play, but beginners, they completely shred you. Like straight up slash you. Completely shred you. Completely, okay? Now his M1s do less damage than a cool kid. And has the wind up of John Doe's M1s. I don't know how they managed to design these M1s to being so incredibly dog shit until like that, but yeah, it is what it is. Now, for the Void Rush. This one, Void Rush, this move over here, is overrated, okay? I've seen so many YouTube people doing this. Like, wow, he's so broken. Wow, he's getting so many people. Wow, all the EXP and everything. Let me tell you, if you try to do this doing the real match with a lot of people, experienced people, right? This will never happen, okay? Straight up. The moment they see you reach your Q, how are you gonna hit me now? How? How are you gonna hit me now? You can't. No matter how much you steer, right? Let me show you. You try to hit a guy from here. No matter how much you steer, you will always hit here. You will never get this guy from here. Just hide behind a wall. And even so, you're chasing this guy like this, right? Oh, you turn! Cannot. This move can only turn so much, right? Not only that, the only real thing you can get by the person, right, is hit through the wall. The hitbox nonsense. That's what I thought, pussy. Like that, you can hit through the wall. That's what you guys are saying, right? That's what you guys are saying. What if I just do this? What if I just do this? You can't hit me through the wall. I'm not at the wall. I'm not the... Out of my way. I'm not on the wall. So this move... I mean, anyways, if you do that, right? You hit the guy through the wall. Whoops, sorry, no love. Whoops. You hit the guy through the wall, right? For the first kill. What about your second? Blow up GTG, you gotta play Hunty Zombie without men carrying you. I'm so sorry to hear that, man, but goodbye. Goodbye, friend. The Q, the only thing carrying it is not the steering or whatever. It's the hitbox nonsense. Look at how big this hitbox is, by the way. And I'm still not hitting her through it. Okay? And this just sucks, okay? And its passives are useless against pro players, so I'm not gonna lie. I would put him in S tier against beginners, okay? In beginners, he's S tier. Okay, hear me out. Beginners do not know how to counter Nolly's passive. They do not know how to differentiate the hallucinations and everything. But pro players know how to do it, and his passive sucks ass, okay? His passive sucks ass. Pro players is B tier, okay? Straight up, he's B tier. I'm not gonna lie. He has one move that breaks the loop, right? And he has another move which is basically hitbox abusing that somehow breaks the loop, but his passives are useless against pro players. So, because he's S tier in noob players and he's B tier for pro players, he's overall A. He's overall A, okay? Guys, hear me out. He's overall A, okay? He is so trash against pro players, but he is so good against noob players. What if the guy is really pro? Then Nolly is useless. Bro, if you know that the guy is picking Nolly, right, just pick gas. You straight up win. Okay? There's no way you lose to a Nolly when you're playing gas. Straight up, there is zero. Okay, if you both have the same level of skill, right? Okay, a same level of skill gas versus a same level of skill Nolly, right? You compare these two, gas will always win. Okay? I'm not joking, gas will always win. You can react to the M1s, you can react to the Q, and you can just stay away from the generators. It's like not even close. It's straight up not even close. Gas versus Nolly is like bloodbath. And yeah, Snake Jakey, you're right. We're talking about one times right now, right? Yeah, you're right. S tier. Why do I even say anything, bro? Why do I even need to say anything? His M1s are dog shit. Okay, but it does a lot of damage, like John, bro. It does a lot of damage. It does 20 damage, you see right here, right? But you can see it slowly goes down because he's getting poisoned. And with the entanglement also. But at least he's good for grinding. Yeah, true. But so why is he broken, guys? Can any of you guys tell me why he's broken? Let me show you. So the survivors cannot see me, right? Use this. They'll be highlighted in yellow. E, Q. That's it. Okay, this won't happen in real match, obviously, but if I do this, right? If I do this hide behind the wall, they not only won't see me, okay? They'll take half their health, straight up. They'll straight up take half their health. I did like a total of what? This does like 10, and then this in far range does 35 with poison. 35 with poison, I think about 40 over damage. Poison lasts about 5 seconds, 20 plus 5 poison seconds, around 25 damage, not so big. Yeah, true. It's basically like Nolly's one. Unstable eye, use it, right? They won't see what you're doing already, right? Or some idiots will still continue doing gen. You just E to them and then just Q. Immediately Q after that, by the way. They might just get out of your E very quickly. That's the problem with E also. It's sometimes inconsistent, but it's still a good move. The reason why it's still a good move is because I can use it in close range like this. And they'll take free damage, 1000%. You know, it depends, I would say. If it's a guess, right, just E him. Just E him. This move has like almost no wind up, like Cool Kids one. This move almost has no wind up. So you can just use it like a Cool Kids Q and get instead of a slow, you get a stun. I know it says slow X in the description, but trust me, it's not slow. Okay? It's a quote unquote slow. Massive Fracture has melee effect, which is very OP. Yes. Yes. You wanna see the damage on it? Look at it. With poison somehow, by the way. With poison somehow, by the way. It's just not fair. Like, straight up not fair. E, Q. Whoever is noob, right? Whoever is noob will get hit by the EQ combo, which will do like more than half their health. With entanglement, it's one shot area or almost. I think it's almost. You know, one time was much more OP. I know. I'm glad they kind of nerfed him. But he's still OP, he's still S tier, okay? He's still straight up S tier. That's the thing. Oh, not only these, okay, all of these moves are good except for the M1s. The M1s are kind of trash, not gonna lie. Everyone's M1s is so trash. His M1s are trash, right? He has a global scan. He has a non-existent, like, wind up E, which is a stun, by the way. He has a move that does over 50 damage if used close range, and it does 35 if used far. Plus poison, right? Plus poison. Oh, we're not done with the fun yet. Oh, once you kill everyone, right? Let's go to LMS. This move over here, this T move over. So basically, it doesn't work here. I cannot show. His T will summon all the dead zombies that you just killed, like all the survivors you just killed, into zombies. Alright. They will attack you for 14 damage, I think. 14 damage if hit. And it basically destroys your loop. Okay? It destroys your loop. Not only it destroys your loop, you kill a zombie, right? You get speed. Okay? I don't know who thought it was a good idea. You kill a zombie, you get speed. So it doesn't matter whether the survivor is like, oh, I made a clone, oh. You kill it, go after him, E, auto, or Q, or whatever you want, okay? Q or whatever. You just catch up to them, it's piece easy. This T over here just disintegrates the LMS. It's basically, you can't lose. You straight up can't lose doing LMS. So, this guy is the king of LMS, does a shitload of damage, far range somehow, by the way, okay? Far range somehow. So that's why he's S tier. Global wall hacks, by the way. Global wall hacks, projectiles that go through walls. And yeah, it's not even close. He's S tier. So yeah, this is my tier list, guys. My tier list for all the killers over here. If you guys want to make any changes, you just tell me. I'll probably make this into a video. Yeah, I'll make this into a video after this. But yeah, if you guys want to make any changes, you guys can tell me.